My name. Welcome to Toonsday Tuesday. I see we got Devil Dog in the chat room.
Your audio is cutting out. Yeah, I couldn't hear a word of that.
Can you hear me now?
Very robotic-y.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Any better?
Okay, yep, sounds better.
Okay, just heard it a bit too high. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think you were peaking and it was cutting itself out.
Yeah, it was.
So, how did you enjoy our start of Toonami?
Okay, so I will let you know this. It was good. It was very close to my door, but
Sure.
it was good.
I ask, how did you watch it? Did you watch it as a programming block or did you split it up?
Um,
Because I watched them all straight through in order. Because my goal was like to get the feel of being home on a weekday afternoon watching this program block.
okay, so the all I walked them in, and I don't know if it was intentional, but I watched the um several cats long drumming quest and the Bowman and then Hogwarts. So it might have not been exactly as the block, but yeah,
Okay, yeah, the Herculoids and Birdman episodes were more split through, sort of like almost like commercial breaks or just like intermissions between the larger shows.
yeah, no, I got it. But yeah, I watched them last, uh, yeah, because I figured I already had to go in between them to find them, so I just stuck with going with what I could find for.
Oh,
But
for me, they're all just on the same site.
yeah, yeah, I'm still on the same track for me too, but the site I watched them all categorized them by name, so I guess I watched all the I watched the teams before I well technically I watched Movement before the whole
Oh, you've seen
goal.
Birdman before.
Mm,
For Birdman, this is something where I know I had to have seen it, but I remember nothing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Birdman in my head is Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
yeah, yeah, that's what popped in my head. I mean, like, I even had it right there in front of me. All people went to the alarm. So, well, and I did not mean to imply that I've seen Bowman before. I have not.
Oh, okay. You've seen Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
I have, uh, but all I will say with this is with I believe I've seen the whole glows before, but it was like 20 some years ago.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it for the Herculoids. That is one that I know a little bit more than I did for Birdman as part of like their original show.
yeah,
And I'm assuming you watched the other three shows.
of course. Like, I've seen Thundercats before. I actually have a dedicated
Yeah,
episode.
one Johnny Test. Not Johnny Test, dear God. It's an
Uh,
entirely different show. We actually should talk about one day.
I'm open to that, but not tonight.
Your audio's cutting out again, man.
Is it good now?
Yes.
Okay, it's because I was actually laughing. So,
Okay. Looks like we need to change your settings.
I mean, yeah, let me,
Might be on your gain.
yeah, give me a second, let me see. Okay, is that good
But
for
you can't
you?
hide your laugh from the world.
Is that good? Can you hear me?
And hello, Devil Dog. Good to see you, man.
Okay, is that good, Pickles?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. I
All right,
will,
but let's see. Which show do you want to start with?
well, let's start with the one that I know a little less about, and that would be the real adventures of, of Johnny Quest.
Okay.
Because I have seen bits and pieces of it over the past 25 years, but I would tell you, I was definitely not watching this at, you know, 2.5 years old.
Okay. This was one of the shows that came on cable right when I stopped watching cable, so I've never actually watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did not have Cartoon Network when this show first aired.
Okay. Now, one was, and if it's tonight, let me know, but when was the first time that you seen this show?
Tonight.
Uh, that's
Yeah,
when,
yeah. Watching it for this is the first time actually watching the show.
okay,
Now, the original Johnny Quest, I've seen that like a lot.
yeah, yeah, I got you. Now, I will, I will say, I, I don't fully understand the difference between this and the original. Do you?
Okay, so there are some differences. Primarily, like this is a reboot of the original.
Okay,
I think it has some connection to like the Johnny's Golden Quest movie because that was when they first gave Race a daughter. He did not have one in the original series.
okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Um, so that one was basically what started off like the new era of Johnny Test stuff. There was another movie they did afterwards.
Yeah,
Um, Johnny Quest versus the Cyber Insects. Uh, but the other show, Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, came out after the two movies.
yeah,
In some ways, okay, so there's the original Johnny Quest series from the 1960s.
okay,
It did like another one, but then it went on hiatus for quite a while, for like a good decade. Came back with the Johnny's Golden Quest movie. Then they did the New Adventures of Johnny Quest.
nice, okay, right. Johnny Quest was one of those characters that I knew about due to Cartoon Network YouTube and with Bumble in over 2000. So I knew of Johnny Quest, but up until tonight I haven't watched any Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest has a lot in common, especially the way that this episode with Scooby Doo. As basically a more science and serious related Scooby Doo type mystery series.
Yeah, I
With
could,
and also better funded. It's not a bunch of kids in a van. They have like
yeah,
government contracts. They have vehicles, all that stuff. I would actually compare them more to something like the Fantastic Four, but with superpowers,
a good guy.
in which there are explorers and scientists that end up getting roped into dealing with wacky shenanigans like this.
That makes sense, it does.
If we're going to get to the actual episode, then it has a great opening. I love the whole pirate stuff. I love giving characterization to this person we're only going to see for this one opening scene.
Yeah,
Uh, the animation was good for it. This has one of those sort of weird uh, early to mid 90s things of something being incredibly detailed in some scenes, but then incredibly cheap in other scenes. Like you see someone's having magnificently animated hair, and
yeah,
then a bunch of people moving not even an inch.
yeah, no, I got you. Now, I did enjoy pilot theme of this episode. I enjoyed the beginning of them giving us the history of the pilot in question. I enjoyed that they basically did a whole recreation of that scene in present day. Well, you know what I mean by that. I don't have to explain,
Uh-huh.
but the only thing that I might have enjoyed a bit less, and this is me being the type of cartoons I watch. It didn't have a great theme song to it.
Oh, it's just, that
Yeah,
that's a
no,
throwback to like just that old style.
yeah, I understand that I do, but coming from, you know,
If they did a theme song in the way you probably want, the first thing that pops into my head is, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That
yeah,
type of theme song would fit perfectly with this show, and you
yeah,
know it.
yeah, I agree. I agree. But yeah,
You can imagine in your head right now what that type of theme song would look like, the visuals.
I,
Actually, just keep the visuals that they sort of have for like the opening,
yeah,
but layer
no,
it with like a lyrical
yeah,
theme song.
yeah, I am, and that would have been good. But
Yeah,
again, that's just due to what I'm used to. I mean, that's what I grew up on. Got to suffer a killer, well, not killer, but a good thing song you could, bop on to and just get into it. So, yeah.
I will say I'm a little disappointed in that Race and Dr. Quest do not get a lot to do in this episode.
No,
It
they
is
don't.
focusing really fully on Johnny. You and Hodge didn't really get much to do.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, he did rescue Johnny and Race, but this was the Johnny show.
it was, and I mean, it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
But, yeah, no, I get ya. I understand that. But, I mean, I feel like this had a good beginning, middle, and end to it.
Of the Scooby style shows, this really is one of the better ones.
Yeah,
And I love how at the end they don't even get to like explore the actual sunken ship.
yeah, no, I like that too.
It's like
Uh,
it remains a mystery.
yeah, yeah, there's no, and this was good. Yeah, no, I like that too. And I did like the symbolism of them having the captain go down with his ship at the end. So, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Okay, so are we going to move on to the next thing?
Yeah, now
Um, I actually say let's go into Birdman since it was one of the bumper ones.
I got the woman was a 6 minute woman, and it consists of, you know, a double molester, bring back a woolly mammoth to life, and using
You
it.
cut off there for a second.
Okay, am I good?
Yeah.
So I goes say double molester, but a woolly to life, and just using it to fill plans for a rocket from the military. Now, it was good to see that a villain actually accomplished his plan in post 2 3 minutes of the show, but I would say
Wait. Dr. Millennium?
yes.
That's episode 13.
On the site that I watched it on is episode 1.
Yeah, season 1, episode 13, The Menace of Dr. Millennium and the Rockmen is the set. Yeah. Menace of Dr. Millennium, the Rockmen, and Birdman versus the Freezoids. Episode 1, and that one aired on November 11th, 1967. No, wait. December 2nd, 1967. The
Okay,
first is X the Eliminator, Revolt of the Robots, and Morto the Marauder, which aired in September of 1967.
okay, well, I will say this. I double checked the Toonami wiki and it actually told me that it was double monster.
Well, it appears once again we have a Toonsday Tuesday classic of the wrong episode being listed on a site.
Yeah,
But don't worry, because I actually anticipated that.
okay,
And I checked to see what was the release order and what Toonami listed as of one, and I did watch Dr. Millennium.
okay. Dude, alright. Well, I'm glad you anticipated that because that would have just got me like, how did we do this yet again?
I
You
anticipated it.
okay, cool.
When you have a show that doesn't have a legitimate origin episode, I look around for that stuff.
Yeah.
Because yeah, the actual like first episode air date September 9th, 1967 was Axiom Eliminator. The episode with Dr. Millennium didn't air for 3 months later.
Okay, well, I mean, I wish you understand what I was trying to go off of.
No, I do. I do. I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
Um, I will
It
say, man, this show is goofy.
is. It is.
Nothing of it makes any sense.
No, not really. Not at all.
It also falls into one of the problems of this is a scientist who can create life from nothing, and he's
Yeah,
worried about a rocket.
yeah,
Just go off and be rich.
yeah, I got you. Hmm.
It also has that weird 1960s animation of a bunch of like slides, just like stills being slid around the screen,
Yeah,
or an image being completely still and flashing lights around them.
yeah, yeah.
Also, Birdman sucks in this. He
It
just
does.
keeps like getting beat up or having the villain escape.
Yeah, it does. But sucks. But yeah.
I'm sorry, not getting any audio coming through.
Okay, I'm up now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, but like Birdman sucks.
it does, and
He does.
yeah. I mean, I I get what they were attempting to do with this possibly be the first attempt at like a hero as show, and it really just didn't work out at all.
He just gets knocked out by a caveman.
Yeah, yeah,
Not even like an epic fight. No, a caveman sneaks up on him behind and clocks him in the back of the head. And
yeah.
then the military have to wake him up.
So, yeah, it's funny. Now, I will say it's also like just why. I mean, let me ask you this. Is this Bowman and Harvey Bowman a Tony Outlaw connected in any way whatsoever?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, is just this character years later as a lawyer.
Okay, well, in my opinion, that
That is
might.
like the canonical continuation of the Birdman show.
Okay, so I think that show would be better than this at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, try, they use a fake rocket to get him to come back out alive, and just use
But yeah, also they have the whole we only have one copy of the plans and one model rocket. It's like, no, you don't. Who
Yeah.
wrote this down? How many dozens of people worked on this thing?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Like, if this was supposed to imitate actual military personnel, which I doubt, yeah, you wouldn't have one copy of a plan in one market. You would have hundreds of copies and maybe like five or six, maybe less. But
And also, what was Dr. Millennium's plan? I'm gonna build a rocket myself and they can't? Like,
yeah,
what are you gonna use it for?
I don't know. And I mean, he, like, he ultimately sent himself back in time, which, okay, so,
Why? I have no idea what this guy's plan was.
yeah, neither I
So,
mean,
like, Birdman doesn't actually stop him. He just leaves.
yeah, no,
They grab the plan, and then he just leaves.
yeah, like, this episode level would be episode 114 is a weak episode.
Yeah. Well, all right, all right. Which show we're doing next?
Okay, let's move into something good. Sorry,
Sure.
I love you. No.
I would have loved it more if I could have heard it.
Yeah, I probably did that bit too well and clipped out for ya. I got ya.
Yeah.
But anyways, Thundercats. Now, I have watched Thundercats before. I actually did a live review on it, like 2, 3 years ago now.
Yep.
Uh, I mean, it's one of those shows that I enjoy. I mean, I do. Just a real good show. And, you know, not not too much action, but not too little evil for a first episode. I know for a fact I watched the first episode because it's where the on the ship go into the new planet, which, if I remember correctly, is eventually called Gold or
Yes.
the, yeah.
All right. So I will say one thing. It has been a long time since I've seen the first episode of Thundercats, and I forgot one thing about it.
What's that?
Dear God, it's a copy of the opening of Transformers.
Uh,
This
yeah.
this thing bar for bar is taking so much from the first episode of Transformers, where you have the um, heroic group leaving a doomed planet on a ship. They get attacked by the evil force, end up crash land like millions of years pass, or however many years pass, while they're frozen in like either suspended animation or sleep, and then wake up on a new planet.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
It happens to the Autobots, it happens to the Thundercats.
Yeah,
The Thundercat ship even looks like the Ark. I'm gonna show you something.
okay. Yeah, I mean, Thundercats is a great show, and several plot. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a page for page copy of the beginning of Transformers. So,
All right, hold on a second.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Let me do the share.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, here's the Ark.
Yep, hold up.
Here's the Royal Flagship. They both had a
Okay.
sort of like swoop front with like a cross section. Like you see
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
rounded edge here,
I
and then the
see.
boosters in the back.
I see what
Rounded
you
edge
mean.
here, and the boosters in the back. Even had
Yeah,
like the dip in the front for the viewing area.
yeah.
Like right here
I see what you mean.
and right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dear God, it's the same thing.
Yeah. No, no, let me ask you because I know it didn't illustrate for me on Cartoon Network. What channel was we originally watched this? If you remember.
It was WPIX, channel 11.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, WPIX channel 11 on weekday afternoons.
Okay. Nice. Uh, yeah. Hmm.
And I would rush home every day because, like, okay, so this show actually aired. Um,
I actually have that up in front of me. It is Dylan from 1985. I did not know when it ended. Right? Yeah.
It aired from 85 to 89.
Okay, if I'm doing anything cool.
Yeah, so um I had to rush home from school because it aired at school let out at 3 o'clock,
Yeah,
and this show started at like 3:30.
okay,
So I had to run home from school to make certain I was there in time.
yep, understandable. Was nice,
Um, Great animation.
yep,
Even for the time, because like, okay, so this was done by Rankin Bass,
okay,
who are uh the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer people,
yeah, yeah,
all of like the holiday specials that you think of.
yeah,
Yeah, but they also did actual cartoons, and this was their most famous, I believe.
okay,
And it was expensive. It was like one of the most expensive animated programs of all time.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it had like heavy duty animation from like uh trying to see which studio it was.
I drawn the looking back from all to wiki. Let me the fuck power.
Topcraft. Okay, yes. Yeah, so it was done by Topcraft, and Topcraft actually ended up becoming Studio Ghibli. So it would not be out of line to say that Thundercats is a Studio Ghibli series
It's nice.
because it was created by the studio which eventually became Studio Ghibli.
Okay. Well, thinking that it makes the product.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, man. And I know you're saying something important.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, looking at a wiki page that says that animation production was done by Pacific Animation Corporation. Are you familiar with that animation studio?
Okay, so Pacific Animation did the later seasons.
Okay,
Yeah. Yes, I know some of Pacific Animation's work. They've done a lot of stuff. And they did most of the later things for Rankin Bass.
okay,
Yeah, they did the Gummy Bears. They were like one of Disney's top animation groups.
nice. Yeah, because I see that they did in '87 the comic strip, which was titled Salt Street Clouds, the mini monsters a Kalari cat. The,
Mhm.
yeah, but no, I mean, Thundercat was a good show. I mean, it had a total from what I could see of 140 episodes for 3 seasons? No, 4, I believe.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was back when like shows would have like huge episode runs. And then like four seasons.
yeah, yeah,
4 seasons, 130 episodes.
yeah, got ya.
It was the type of thing where you could just watch an episode a day for years. On like you'd watch an episode a day for the season. You'd go on summer break, you'd have the reruns, then in September the show would come back with new episodes.
Okay. Mm,
Unlike now, where you have to wait like a year for 10 episodes.
yeah, yeah,
No, you'd get like 30 to 40 episodes a year of all new content.
yeah, I got ya. I mean, that honestly reminds me of the way most of the cartoons I watched back in the 2000s are boring. I mean, Turning Christmas School, Toys 5, 30 ago, which, we did,
Yeah.
and a, a bunch of old shows that I watched operate that way. So, yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, bro.
But yeah, it's hard to say much about Thundercats other than it's Thundercats. You know it's good.
Yeah, yeah, no, I mean,
It's one of the shows which like revolutionized like everyone needed to have a Thundercats toy because it was Thundercats.
yeah.
All right, so I guess we're doing Herculoids because we're going long.
Yeah, let's
We got 10 minutes. We got two shows left to do.
okay, let's go up close with can I just say this up the back? It
Yeah.
was it was weird.
Yes, it was.
So
Herculoids was one of your generic 1960s weird adventure things. Think Land of the Lost, think the Sid and Marty Croft stuff.
yeah,
Think Thundar the Barbarian. Uh, People were obsessed with this type of wild loincloth wearing guy out in the wilderness with monsters.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Basically, sci-fi Tarzan stuff.
No,
I had no idea what was going on. I could not, for the life of me, figure this show out.
yeah,
What are
no,
these creatures? Can he talk to the flying monkeys? Why are the flying monkeys the things that we're supposed to like and not the birds? Flying chimpanzees are terrifying, and I would go as far away from those things as possible.
yeah, no, and I think it was due to the Wizard of Oz kinda using them as minions that made us have that mindset. So, yeah.
No, because chimpanzees are just incredibly violent. They will kill you.
Well, yeah, no, that too. But, yeah, um, this was a weird, so I mean, is it supposed to be set in like the Stone Age or what? Because it didn't make that clear to me.
Uh,
Did you understand me or did I cut out?
I heard it wasn't that clear to you.
Okay. What wasn't clear to me was the time period. Was
Oh,
it?
I think it's just an alien world.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, I don't think this isn't Earth.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought this was an ancient old and like 10 BC.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah, it takes place on planet Quasar.
Okay. I did not know that. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, they're just aliens. They're all aliens.
Okay. Did not make that to me whatsoever. But what did you think about it?
I mean, okay, Pride of his time, I could see it being fun, but it is a weird thing to come back to. It
Mm,
is, I would say it's better than Birdman.
yes,
I will say that.
it was. It was.
Right, but let's get the Thundercats. That's the real star.
We already did
Not
Thundercat.
Thundercats, I mean Voltron, Voltron, Voltron. You know what I mean, Voltron.
Okay, so Voltor, the defender of the universe.
All right. So before I we get into Voltron, I will ask you this: have you ever seen Go Lion?
I've seen clips of it. I have not actually watched the run.
Watching Go Lion, or even just knowing about the existence of Go Lion, changes the viewing experience of Voltron so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in most like Voltron is a heavily, heavily censored show. And you can just tell.
Yeah,
When they're flying over the destroyed city, they talk about it being deserted and just say, "Oh, they've escaped to the underground tunnels." There's no talk about them escaping to underground tunnels. Those people are dead.
yeah, no.
And there's so many instances of that.
I kind of figured that as I would tell her, and today we have had this discussion once before, but I have seen this vulture vodka before. I have watched it. I got introduced to it back in 2011 by my dad. So, yeah.
The scene where the road beasts are by the pot and Hunk is looking and commenting on them like eating and saying, "Oh, we'll be distracted while they're eating."
Yeah.
and you see his expression, and his expression is angry, that's because they're eating the gladiators that they just fought.
Yeah,
And they're supposed to be upset by that.
yeah. I recall something like that was supposed to be the case, but because I only watched Voltron, I had no clue what to think of that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is weird watching it with that frame of reference.
Yeah, and
Um, the voice acting. The voice acting is one of those things where, yeah, it is good, but it is quirky and weird, especially like Sven's accent. I am
yeah,
so glad that they killed off Sven because I could not have gone through an entire show with that accent. With that accent,
yeah, no,
that weird fake Swedish accent that they gave him.
yeah, okay, so I will say this. Well, let me ask you, if you only watch this, you do believe they kill off Glenn. Uh, have you seen Voltron Falls?
No, I have not. Well, actually, like Sven dies in the original. In this dubbing, in Voltron, he's alive.
Okay, well,
In Go Lion, he's dead. In Voltron, he's alive, and he just leaves.
yeah, yeah, that's my point because in Voltron Falls, which was
I'm
produced,
sorry, you cut out again.
Voltron Falls brings back Ben for episode to look up.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. All in all, it does a good job of setting up the universe for Voltron and what we're going to be dealing with. Makes all the characters interesting. Zarkon is a lovable douchebag. Um, Hagar's voice is one of my all-time favorite evil witch voices.
Yeah, I like it too.
And what is crazy is that you don't get Voltron in the first episode of Voltron.
No, no,
And that's only like I am so glad that they didn't edit the episode to force Voltron showing up or like change the episode order.
yeah, no,
Because I could easily have seen them have this show start with Voltron and then have this stuff be a flashback.
yeah,
Sort of like in the first episode of Power Rangers, where they formed the Megazord in episode one, but in the Sentai, the Megazord isn't formed till like episode four.
yeah,
But they have to show the toys early.
yeah, they do. Um, I mean, Holland was also condemned a lot more episodes as well. I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, They did a lot. They had to get to the thing, but that's Haim Saban. That's always been the way he's run his shows.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got to be fast. It's got to be snappy.
Yeah. Well, I would definitely say I will long and I will have to check out Go Bob. Go Lion, not Go Bob.
I gotcha.
And yeah, it was entertaining. Now, are you wanting to do a different block next week, or what do you want to do?
Okay, so I've heard enough of that to make out what you were saying.
Okay,
Okay, for next week, I would think, how about we do the first Adult Swim block?
okay,
We find out what shows were like the very first for Adult Swim, and we watch that block.
yeah, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this. Just next week. Bye, guys.
Later, taters.